Welcome back to another video. My name is Abby, and today we are talking about how the feeling is the secret. Now, if you're new to this channel and you want more videos like this one, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button below, click that bell. It's gonna let you know whenever I release new videos. And a great way to support this channel, if you like this video, is to simply click that like button. It really does a lot to spread this word and get it in front of new people. So back to the video. How feeling is the secret. Today's video, I'm going to talk about Dr. Joe Dispenza's work as well as Neville Goddard. If you know Neville Goddard's work, you know that one of his big teachings is the feeling is the secret. What does that mean? Well, first of all, for this video, I went to the etymology, which is the origin of what is the word feeling. So you can think about it. Yes, it is the act of touching something, right? So you can touch, you can feel the wall, you can feel a new soft blanket, that kind of thing. Well, what I thought was interesting, the act of touching, but taking that idea into a metaphysical realm, meaning the act of touching your new life, the act of connecting to that new version of you. So to get back into more of Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, he says that emotion, which is what we physically feel when we typically think about feeling, right? We're having a feeling. It is an emotion. And emotions are the end product of experiences. For instance, you go to the movies with your friends, you have a great time, right? It leaves you with that end emotion of happiness or joy. Or potentially you go out and you meet some people and they're really mean to you and you have a terrible experience. That end product is maybe feeling upset, maybe feeling sad, maybe feeling angry at what happened. So the end result of that experience is that emotion. Now what happens here is as we have thoughts, we actually release chemicals so that our body can feel the way we are thinking. And when we do those collectively, that emotion, it's actually stored at a cellular level in our body. So even though that experience might have happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, inside our bodies, it actually is stored, that emotion inside of us. This could be positive, this could be negative. This is something maybe you want to experience again. This is something you never want to experience again. But because it is stored unconsciously in your body, you're going to be influenced by it and might not know. The more you're experiencing this, the more common it is to experience it in the future. Now, Dr. Joe Dispenza says that your personality is what creates your personal reality. And what is your personality? It's how you think, how you act, and how you feel. And we know that how you think and how you feel is your state of being. And what does that mean? Your state of being is essentially what you're sending out into the universe and also bringing back into your life. It is what is going to be reflected by your current life right now. So if you're wondering what your current state of being is, look around in your life. Is it something that you're enjoying? Are there aspects that you love? Are there aspects that you really want to change? One thing to take away from this video is to understand that your personality is flexible, that your personality and how it is that you got to be who you are right now is through a series of situations and experiences, those end results being those emotions. It shaped and shifted you. And just as it got you here and you were molded that way, you can actually change it again. How you think, how you act, and how you feel, that is your personality, and it is changeable. You can change how you think on a regular basis, and you can change how you feel on a regular basis. Therefore, your unique electromagnetic signature that you're sending out into the quantum field, which is what you're going to get back, a reflection of who you are being, is adaptable, it's changeable. Whatever it is in your life right now that you want to change, it is absolutely changeable. So we get into the work of Neville Goddard, and one of his big teachings is live in the end. Live in that end right now. And the secret to that is using feeling. Why feeling is a secret is because even Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about this. Yes, you have an intention. That intention is potentially to have that dream relationship. That intention is to have a six-figure job. That intention could be to have this different career. You can have that intention, go out into the world, really, really want it, but nothing actually changes. And why is that? It's because if you don't have the feeling, it's not going to bring life to that intention until you have that feeling, that strong emotion to wrap around that idea, that new vision of yourself. It will not be able to penetrate your subconscious mind. And what is your subconscious mind? Essentially, it is a series of past experiences of what you've gone through, who it is you think you are, who it is you were told to be, your self-concept, and how you go out in the world and expect you to be treated and expect others to treat you how you think of the world. Essentially, as Neville Goddard says, it is your list of assumptions. They're deeply buried in your subconscious mind. Now, by the time you're 35 years old, 95% of your life is run by your subconscious. In fact, your subconscious is generating and going through so much information in your life right now. It can go through 40 million bits of information per second, where your conscious brain is only able to process 40 bits. That's how powerful and influential your subconscious is right now. And the only way to have influence on it is with a feeling. And a feeling is a strong emotion. Again, we talked about it earlier. If you've had all of these experiences and it's ended in an emotion, a negative potential emotion, and that's why you're watching this video because you want to change, well, you can see that that strong emotion, those thoughts in your head are actually sending signals and sending messages to your subconscious. It's being stored, and that new program is what you're running in your life. Even though it's not what you want, it's who you are being, how you are thinking, and how you're feeling. Always in your life right now, you're always going to get a reflection. You're always going to get an echo of who it is that you're being right now. Going back to The Feeling is a Secret by Neville Goddard, the reason the feeling is a secret is because your body, which is your unconscious mind, does not know the difference. This is the big key about why feeling is so important. Your body, your subconscious does not know the difference between you experiencing something and having that end emotion and you fabricating that experience in your brain. Dr. Joe calls this mental rehearsal. You fabricating that experience and having that strong emotion. The end result is a strong emotion. The end result is that deep, intense feeling. The body does not know if you actually experienced that in life. All it knows is that you ended with the same thing, that strong emotion. Think about how much this can change your life, that if you can start visualizing and having those end emotions of that life that you want to live, living in the end right now, how that can profoundly shift. Because as you shape and change your personality, which is how you think and how you feel, that's going to change your state of being, and therefore it's going to ultimately change the way you act in the world, who you are being, the kind of energy you're sending out, what you're giving into the universe. As the mirror that the universe is, it's going to reflect back to you who it is you're being. So it's going to change because that's how it works. It might not be immediately. You make changes today and tomorrow it happens, but eventually, as you continually be that new version of yourself, shift out and change your personality, how you think, how you act, and how you feel, you are going to get a new life experience. And what this is doing is you're literally able to show your body how it feels to be that future you, and you're doing it right now. This epigenetically is going to change you on a cellular level because those emotions are stored so deeply. As you begin to shift, as you begin to change your assumptions, begin to change how you see yourself and who it is that you're being, literally your biology is going to be shifted. And we know that everything in the universe is vibrating and sending out information. So if you're sending out new information, just the same as you were listening to one station on a radio and you shift to another one, you're going to be able to take in new information. So one of the ways it can change your life is right now, you are not able to perceive of something outside of your self-concept. That means that all of your senses, what you see, what you can hear, or even people in your life, you're not actually able to see the opportunities that are too far outside of it. So potentially you make $40,000, you want to make $100,000, you wouldn't be able to hear and see and find the situations and opportunities because it's beyond your perceptual vision. It's beyond your perception to actually even tap into it. So as you're sending out new information, as you're shifting how you're thinking and how you're feeling, you're changing that radio station and you're actually being more in alignment with that, you'll be able to see your frontal lobe is actually going to look, as you start to ask yourself, what is the greatest expression of myself? It literally looks into all the old networks that you have, all the old frameworks and experiences, and essentially weaves those experiences in a different way so you can have new visions, you can have new perceptions, you can have new potentials because you're seeing things in a different way. So literally you're going to be able to look into the world and see what has been there all this time. So the biggest takeaway here on how to maximize this idea that the feeling is the secret is to maintain the feeling so that your body can catch up. You're thinking it and you're feeling it, and you want to do it so vividly, you want to do it so repetitive and rehearse that so much that your body is actually now living that present moment right now. So if you really want to have that abundance, but you get pulled out of that and your emotional addictions bring you back to the current, or really bring you back to the past experiences, those emotions that you got from it, your body's saying, nope, remember, you don't have enough. Remember, you aren't enough. It's going to try to pull you back, but your job is to catch that. Be aware that your body is having an addiction. It's wanting that charge. It's wanting you to think and feel in those old ways so that you can be in alignment with it. But because that is no longer who you want to be, you can choose a different way. You can choose to stay and maintain that new state of being so that your body is experiencing that future you right now. And ultimately, you're sending out that signature and you're going to get that back in your life. Your job is to teach your body right now what your future feels like. The sooner you're able to grasp this idea and think and feel and live in that end, as both Neville Goddard and Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about, when you're able to convince your body that that has already happened, continually be in a state of gratitude. And Dr. Joe says that gratitude is the greatest state of receivership, meaning you've already received it. So if you're being grateful and sending out into the universe, I'm so grateful for this relationship. I am so grateful for this new abundance. I'm so grateful for this new career. You are sending out an electromagnetic signature that you've already experienced it. So your body is already living it. It literally in your brain will look like you've already experienced it. Your brain is already ready. So therefore it is in the state of receivership. You are sending that out. Therefore you will get that reflected back to you because that is who you are being. So as you teach your body how it feels to live in the future, but feel those feelings right now, your entire life will change. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit like. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.